G'day, welcome back to Erlingen. Today it's October, as you can see. We're up bright and early. It's just after 7 a.m. We're going off to pick up a corn header, and then we just lease that, and then we're going to get straight into harvesting that massive field of corn. Yeah, it's a big day ahead, so we've got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to get stuck into it, and yeah, I'll see you over at the field. It's a big day ahead. I can't wait to get into this monster cornfield. We started. We've already unloaded one load of this harvester. We've done about half a lap around the cornfield. Yeah, and it's only an 8,500 litre tank, I think, something like that. So we don't get much. We don't get very far before we have to unload again. So eventually I'm going to chuck a worker on here and work in tandem with them filling the trailer. Still have to figure out a way. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this corn yet. I was going to turn it into silage, but that was going to be too costly. I didn't have the funds for that. It wasn't going to be worth it in the end, really. So what I'm going to do, well, it would have been, we would have made a heap of money, but we're just going to, I'm just thinking, do we put a silo down and store it in there and wait till January, I think is the best time to sell? Or do we put it into a production chain and make something? But I've had a look, and making popcorn, seeds or silage is about all you can do with corn. And yeah, I don't really want to spend too much money. The popcorn's not worth it. You probably get half of what the corn's worth, if I remember rightly. I haven't actually tested it, but I did have a watch of a YouTube video, and it didn't look like it was worth the stress and hassle. So we may just end up putting a multi-fruit silo down, or a silo somewhere, and dumping it in there and storing it till the best sale date. But like I said, this is a huge field, man, and it's going to take us a long time. Like I'm going to have to hire a worker at some stage. The best time for corn is in January, and we're in October, so like we could double our money if we just have a bit of patience, I think. Wait about 3-4 months and then sell. I guess it is corn harvest season, which is why the prices are so low, because the market's going to be swamped with corn. So if we do act smart, like I said, and hold on to it till January, we could be making some mega bucks there. Obviously not making back the money from the field just yet, but it won't take long if my calculations are correct. God, yeah, I had to lease this small header because this is the only corn header that would fit on this harvester, and I didn't want to spend too much money, so it's going to take a long time. A very long time. Hopefully I don't fall asleep while doing it, because yeah. But like I said, it's going to take a while, so I'm probably just going to finish doing the border around here. As you can see, it's huge. I underestimated this field, I really did. I didn't realize it went down as far as it went down. When you're spreading fertilizer on it, like I did in the first episode, it didn't seem that big because we're going so fast and it didn't take very long. But harvesting at 10 kilometers an hour with a small, I think it might be 4 meter width, I could be wrong, but yeah, it's going to be fun, isn't it? But hey, that money's going to pay off in the end. And oh god, can you just imagine this field with oats down in it, fully prepped and ready to go, feeding our grain mill that's going to feed our bakery. God, yeah, I can't wait. Obviously, we've got about a year-ish, 9 months, before we can even harvest crops. We've got a few months before we can even plant crops, about 6 months before we can plant the crops. So, we're not going to be doing anything in this field but prepping it in between then. In between now and then. March, I think, is oat planting season, so yeah, but that gives us a lot of time to work with this field. We've still got another field of corn that looks like it's not ready till next month, so we'll do some more corn harvest in November. And yeah, we've got lots of time to prep this field, so I'm not too concerned. So, but I am getting impatient because I want my oats in. I think we've made all the flour we can make. We'll be lucky to get maybe 7 or 8 more pallets of bread out of that bakery in total, which I might just let build up and sell them in bulk, because yeah, their best price is around January as well. So I mean, if we do a big sale in January, the new year, we'll sell our corn and we'll sell our bread. then we should, I want to say we were going to make close to 200 grand in January, which is going to be amazing. Right, we're going to have to fill up. So, where are we? Oh, yeah, down this way. But yeah, it's about 8,500 litre load in the harvester, so it does take a while, and it's going to be a long, arduous process of harvesting. I guarantee I'm sick of the sight of corn, and I probably dream of the crap when I'm going to sleep later. But Fat Skidz is busy on his farm. I think he's harvesting sunflowers today. So he's got a big harvest of sunflowers to feed his oil mill, and he'll be making a bunch of oil. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he was talking about putting grass down in the off season of sunflowers. Smart move. So he'll get a mowing on March next year, I imagine, and yeah, he's going to be making lots of money if he's combined the two fields. If he's got a smart plan. I think he's going off-season grass in the big field and on-season big field of sunflowers. So yeah, he's got some good thinking there. As long as he doesn't make mistakes with the fertilizer like last time. But yeah, this field's going to need a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of hours to get this prepped and ready to plant, but we do have time, so I'm happy with that. There's a lot more corn in this field than I thought. I didn't think we'd have such a great yield or harvest from this, but hey, I've only just started really. We've only been working for maybe 20 minutes, and we've already got our first full trailer load. So I've got to think about what to do, so I might just put a silo down and see some.
Keep it talking, sleeping walker. I don't care if I'm out of my mind. I don't know you, you don't know me. We don't care, we can flow above the roof. Me a trance, no romance. I don't care, feel it flow to the skies. Keep it running to the eyes. In a world with no one else on your mind. Keep it talking, sleeping walking. I don't care, we can fly to the skies. We can dance, no romance. I don't care, we can fly so high. Keep it talking, sleeping walking. I don't care, we can fly to the skies. We can dance, no romance. I don't care, we can fly so high. Keep it talking, sleeping
So we have left the worker to do the field for now. We've got a bunch of strawberries and tomatoes to deliver, and some lettuce. So we've got full load here. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, I thought I might as well jump out and do these deliveries. We've been on the field for just over an hour-ish, and we've got a long way to go. Probably about not even a third of the way through yet. But I will go past this messy road, all the grass that Fat Skidz has spat out on the road from his mowing, and it looks like he's planting some seeds down here. He's harvested his sunflowers, and he's chucking some seeds down. He's cultivating, okay. he's cultivating his field to chuck some seeds down, so he is going to put grass in there. Yeah, busy man. And he's going to be making a lot of money from his oil and silage. He's told me he's got about 200,000 litres in there, or $200,000 worth of silage just sitting there. He's just storing it up. He's in no hurry. But yeah, I can't wait till January to sell our corn, which was going to be able to help fund some more stuff for us. Maybe get another field, some more productions or something. We are going we're going to fit through here. We should easy. It's not that tall, is it? No, easy. Yeah, so we're just off to deliver this. I think it's up at the farmer's market up the other end of town again. So I thought I'd jump out of the time lapse with the harvesting, because that's going to be an ongoing process all day long. Well, I say all day long, all morning long. It's going to take a few hours to finish that field, real time too, as you can see, because we're in 1 speed. So it's already been just over an hour, like I say. But big day, massive day, busy day. Hopefully the worker can handle the task, unlike the last episode. But going past these beautiful grapevines, I didn't realise they had grapes out here. That's quite nice. I'm not sure I'd get into grapes in that fashion. I know there's an easier way, but that's pretty cool. Lots of grapes here. May be something to look out into the future, but for now we'll focus on our flour and bread, getting this corn off our field, so that we can get our oats down. That's the main plan, as I keep saying. So we've got tomatoes and lettuce, quite a bit. I'd probably make about, I'm going to guess about 5 grand, maybe 5-ish. I'll say 5 to 5,500. Yeah, can't say an exact amount, but it seems like you just go round and round when you're travelling through town to the other side. All these side streets just go round and round. I guess it's true to life, but kind of frustrating as a delivery driver. And you think I would have learnt my lesson last time, but I can't see them mucking up harvesting. They can't harvest anything else other than what's in that field, so it's not like they're going to go and harvest the other crop of sunflowers that's not ready yet. So yeah, I think lesson learned. I will be putting down, like, painting a boundary, or maybe a road or gravel or something in between the fields to separate them, instead of letting them get confused. Stupid idiots. So yeah, I think Fat Skidz is doing quite good with his money. I'm not sure if he's much further ahead of us or not. I haven't had a look. There's no real set end game for this. It's just, let's see who can make the most money doing what they're doing, and he wanted to focus on oil and silage, and he's made a smart move, I think. And I may have made a bad move by going with flour and bread, but we'll see. Where's the entrance? Down this way, that's right. Okay, I just love this. This map seems much bigger than it is, but it's just because of the windy roads, but I like it. It's really good. I'm really enjoying playing on this map, apart from the workers. But I won't say anything too bad about the harvester. He's doing pretty good. He missed a chunk of corn, but they do that because they want to set their own straight lines. So I wonder how much we get out of this. I want to say 5 to 5.5 grand all up. We take the strawberries. They always take the strawberries slowly, don't they? They must have an allergy or something. Well, I guess they got to be careful with it, but anyway. We're about $400 for those 2 pallets of strawberries. And now we'll sell everything else. And I think this truck was a good purchase. It's a good towing vehicle to tow around town, the trailers and that. And we may invest in a better trailer in future. This one for now is okay. I just hate reversing these swivel tow bar thingies. But it's handy because we can convert it into another grain tank if we need, which we may need today with the harvest. So that's 3,200, 3,300. It's not selling it all at one go, but that's okay. We kind of get the gist of what's going on here. Come on. Tick tock. Yeah, so it's close to $5,000-ish. I lost calculation there because there was 3 different sales, but yeah, it's about roughly 5 grand. Not too bad. That pays for the lease of the header at least, and some of the workers' wages today. I think we have some bread ready, but I'm not going to worry about that today. I'm going to head back over to the corn and see how that's going. Right, he's got another full load here, so we'll top up with this load. It has been an hour since I last spoke to you in game. Oops. We did try to, yeah, as you saw there was a harvester and a header. We tried to borrow Fat Skidz' harvester and then lease a header, but it won't let us pick up the header because we leased it, not Fat Skidz. So we're not going to bother. Probably got another hour left in the field, hopefully. It just seems like it goes on, but the further we get down the field, the narrower and narrower it gets, so it's less and less each trip. So we've got another full load here in the trailer, or thereabouts, and we'll leave him to that, and we'll head up there and empty this again. We got quite a bit in our silo. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm doing maths in my head, and yeah, I'm thinking we're going to get at least, maybe 160 grand if my calculations are correct. If we wait till January, and if the prices stay true to fluctuations, to the history, I should say. So this silo will do us. I just chucked this in here for now. Yeah, seems to be the better choice. We needed a silo anyway, obviously, just in case. What do we got in here? Oh geez, yeah, we've got a lot. 112, 13. Just under 120. Right, back here again, and it's been about half an hour later, 20 minutes or so. We're just going to drive along, try and speed the process up because it's getting late in real time. And this field's really starting to close my eyes, so I'm thinking if I can drive along with the worker and fill up instead of faffing about, and we'll get this done quicker. As you can see, it's just a triangle field left. It's just a triangle left, so we'll go wait down the other end for him to fill up, and then he can, yeah, we'll go wait down there for him and wait for him to fill up, and he can unload down there, because he's not going to get a full tank going the width here. That's not 8,000 litres worth. Probably maybe a couple of thousand litres, if that. 2,000 or 3,000 per row at the moment. Well, this next row anyway, I'm going to guess, but not the best guesstimator. So, but yeah, what a big job. I can't wait to put the oats down in here, I tell you. It's going to be a massive job every year. Oops. Switching vehicles just to see how his load was going. But yeah, look at that space. It's a monster field. Much bigger than I anticipated. And we're going to need bigger equipment, I think. But I can't get bigger equipment because I'm running out of money. I'm down to $60,000. Yeah. So we can't get bigger equipment. We could lease it, but even that's going to cost quite a bit. Well, it shouldn't be too bad. Maybe if we play it right, we might be able to keep this harvester and the corn and get the corn header, and we'll see if Fat Skidz can instead lease the header. But he's getting full, so I thought I'd drive along through the corn and just fill up. Getting bored, just, well, if I jump in and do the harvesting, I'm falling asleep, so I got it on cruise control and I'm just cruising along. Well, actually, no, I'm not in cruise control. I've actually got my hand on the accelerator. Sorry about that. But I'm doing a good job. Nice and easy. So we're filled up, and we'll take that to the silo again. So many trips to the silo, I tell you. This will be at least our, I don't know, 7th, 8th trip to the silo. Look at this field. No wonder it was worth $500,000. plus it was like, okay, 579,000 I think. So, but I mean, you think about that money we got sitting in that silo right now, just waiting for January to tick over, plus the field over there, that's corn. It's not much in there, but we could get close to 180 grand, 200 grand just for the corn. Plus we're going to have bread that's going to be about worth maybe 20,000-ish, probably more. So yeah, we could easily get 200,000 in January, and I'm really looking forward to it. But we've got to finish this field first. It's going on and on and on. We've been working on it for 3 hours now. And even my eyesight trying to read that number at the bottom of the screen. Gosh, 156,000 litres. And we probably got another load maybe to go. Oh. So we'll go down and see how he's going. Whoops. And we've still got a triangle to cut. It's not going to take too long. He's probably falling asleep too. He's been doing that for a while. 20 past 10 and we started about 20 past 7. So it's 3 hours to do this field and it's not quite complete yet. Go figure. You always pick the hard battles, don't you, Sean? But it's going to be worth it, like I said. And yeah, and we'll go check out what Fat Skidz has been up to once we've finished our field and see how his day's gone. We know that he's harvested his sunflower. Right, we are just about finished. Finally, I've taken over because this guy wanted to do little turnarounds and silly stuff, whereas I can go a little bit faster than he can, and I'm not worried about missing little pieces. I mean, well, I'm worried about missing them, but I'm not worried about going over the edge with my header. So we'll get this little last bit done, and we should get it, and then it's done and finished, and we can go back to the yard and relax. God, what a day, what a night in real time, I should say. I've been sitting up for over 3 hours doing this, jumping in and out with the worker. When I can't be bothered, the worker does it, and when I can't be bothered paying the worker, I'll do it. But this was a lot faster to jump in here and do this because, yeah, he was faffing about with his fancy little turns, and he was lifting the header and everything. It's just go for it, mate. It's not even our header, we're leasing it, you know. So we're done, look at that. And it's just under 7,000 litres in there. And now we've got to drive a trailer under. Where are we? Oh, right there. Gosh, it's like, I just can't believe how massive this field is. It was probably the best buy I've done for a long time, buying this field in a game of Farming Simulator. We'll unload this and get it to the silo, and we can go and see what our grand total is. Should be good, well worth it, and I'm glad we fertilized it before we harvested it, because we just massively boosted up our yield there. We probably would have got 2/3 of what we got now if we hadn't have done that. So buying that fertilizer was well worth it in the first episode when we came out here and fertilized. We'll have to fertilize it all again. But we'll just shut this off. It's going to need some fuel before the next job tomorrow. Or next month in November, because we do have that corn to do. It's not a big field, but we will fuel up. And we'll go dump this in the silo now, and we can finally see what our grand total is. Right, here we are. Oops, here we are. He says he can't even get the bloody trailer backed up. I mean, we've got a pretty good setup here. I'm not too worried about the lack of funds. That's going to happen until the season of selling. Let's see our grand total. Am I seeing that right? 185,500 litres of corn from that one field. Oh my god, amazing. Someone do the quick maths. 185 times 900, because that's the top price, or 902. I think it works out to be about 170,000 roughly. Oh jeez, more if I keep crashing my tractor. Sabbath. So we'll park this behind the silo. Yeah, so I'm thinking about 170 grand from the corn. Plus we'll get about 20 plus thousand from the bread if we can hold it till January. Plus we've got the fruits and veggies to sell too. We can hold those till January if we wanted to, and sell everything in bulk at one time. Would probably be the best way. We'll fold this machine up. She's done a great job today, I tell you. And I forgot we had oats in there when we started, so I don't know. It was only a small amount, but it must have converted it to corn. Okay. Or just deleted it, because there were oats in here from the last time we used it. But never mind. Maybe the header just deleted all that out of there. We'll see. We can't. Doesn't hurt. Nothing's happened. So yeah, so over 3 hours worth of harvesting. I don't think I've done such a big harvest before. I've done ploughing and cultivating for 3 hours, but never harvesting. What a huge field. But yeah, so we're gonna release this header so we can just get rid of this. Let's fold everything down. Come on. There we go. So we can just dump the header down, and then we can return it from there. Best to wait while it's folding. We'll put that down there, and we'll return that once we park this up. Get this back in the shed. She needs some fuel. She needs a wash. I think we'll fuel it up before the harvest of the corn on the other field in November, and we'll give it a good clean and maintenance after that, because it won't be used for a while again, probably another 9 months. I'm not sure when oats is harvestable. That would be September, August maybe, August, September. So we've got a while to wait, 10 months. But yeah, she's pretty dirty. She did a great job though. I mean, it's only a small harvester and it's doing its work, so we can't complain about that. Gonna need fuel in it for the next job though, so I must remember that before I jump in November for the next harvest. Yeah, so we'll leave that there. Where are we going now? Truck. That's right. We were over at this yard because we were going to borrow his harvester, and so that one, and put the corn header on it. But we leased the corn header, and the game wouldn't let us do that, despite us having access to his machine. So never mind. We will. Hang on. He wants me to go and check out. He's doing a big baling job. Where is he? Oh, he's up here on field 62. So we'll jump over to the sawmill and go and have a nosy, because I'm not driving that far. Where is he? This way. Let's have a look what Fat Skidz has been up to this last hour. I think he's been out here. He's been busy. I can't jump the fence. It's been such a long morning, I haven't got the energy. Okay. It's like I'm in prison. Okay, where is he? We'll run through the trees and see what old Fat Skidz is up to in here. He's got a contract job he's doing up here for some bales, and I think he's quite happy. I'm not sure. Look at that pile of grass. Look at it. He wants to show me the big fat line he's made here. Oh my god, good luck getting over that. They're like the speed bumps in West Auckland where we live. Nice work, mate. Well done. Nice gear he got too. So he's gonna be making more silage. Oh, I'm stuck on the tractor. Hang on. I'm out of here. Good job. No, he's going to be making a killing, isn't he? So we're going to get the truck back to the yard, park up, and that'll be us for this episode, I think. Yeah. I think we'll end the episode here. and been a big harvest. And I'll catch you in November next time when we harvest the next field of corn, which isn't. Oh, hang on. Let's just stop and have a look what he's at his field. Let's have a nosy before we do go. Sorry, we'll see what he's been up to. No, yeah, and I see he's bought a new tractor, the Vulture, as well. So I'm not sure if he bought that or leased it. Nice. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the yard and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us, guys. Take care.